Well, good morning. Good morning, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, this is not going to be a long reading. What we're going to do is take a look into December. Okay, I always do this a little bit before each month. Um, and unfortunately, because of the holidays, I just didn't get an opportunity to do it earlier this week. But we're going to go ahead and take a peek, a preview of December for Capricorn. I'm going to start using some of the oracles. A few of them I have not used in a while, and some I have. So let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what's coming out here for Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. That one wanted to pop over and that wanted to come out. Okay. Hey, good morning, Healing Hearts. Hey, Monique. I don't know if you guys heard me. This is a peek into December. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit different from the way I normally do it. This is a peek into December. All right. One of the first cards that's coming out for you says there's good news on the way. Now, I like this a lot because um, Pluto has left your sign, right? And depending on what, where Aquarius is in your chart, you probably need to make sure you know where that's at. It could be a very transformative, good energy for you. You're not going to feel like your life is turned upside down. So you probably need to see where Aquarius is in your chart. But good news is also something that's exciting and surprising, and it could also be transformative as well. It says you're going to receive some good news that will make you very happy. It says, when the time comes, answer the call. It will change your life for the better. I'm just going to look at this card the way that I will think any other card would be. If we're saying changing your life for the better, that means Pluto is again taking charge with transforming your life in a really good way. So that could be with dating, that could be with your work, that could be with your health, it could be all types of stuff. So I love the fact that it says change for the better here. Now, you guys also had passion. Okay. Now, this is what it says. You're reawakening your passion and allowing it to, again, that word that's coming out, transform into a sense of purpose for life, no longer depriving yourself from the life that you dreamed of and proving all the naysayers wrong. Oh my God. Two words that talks about what? Transformative energy. Okay. This feels like now it's your time to shine. That's exactly what this feels like. I feel like you guys have been pushed to the back burner. You've been turned upside down. You've been neglected. You've been, going through a lot of hardships. So, a passion is not just with love, it's also having passion for life, being excited when you wake up in the morning. That is what you're going to experience. Okay. So this is again a preview into December, but remember, I mean, Pluto really just got into Aquarius. All right, so we're starting to even see it form even here. Now we're going to go ahead and keep going. We're going to see what else is going to come out. I'm going to use this deck as well. I usually don't, but I will. Let's see what's going to come out here for Capricorn. 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 Sorry, I had some cards that turned over by accident. My bad. This is for Capricorn. Thank you. It says, you guys are in a process of cleansing, cleansing your personal space, getting rid of toxic energies. You're implementing healthy habits. You're connecting to your higher self. And you are avoiding anything or anyone who are sabotatory. Okay. I see that you guys are protecting your space or learning to protect your space. You're being mindful of your negative thoughts and you're releasing low vibration emotion, letting go of toxic people, relationships, and jobs. This is saying that you are rising above. Okay. Now, I wasn't going to put this one down because I'm only going to put one here. I just used this one instead. The fence is just basically saying I like what it says here. You're not about to get into unnecessary arguments. It's just basically what it's saying. But I saw that part and then I was like, cleansing pretty much sums up everything. Okay. It says you not getting into unnecessary arguments that basically can cost you more than what you can afford. This is with people on the street. This is with family members, all that other stuff. Okay. This is also not giving into false information or allowing someone to guilt trip you. Okay. Defend your position. Now, this is also one of those things that you could be in a court. Okay. Court case. What does that mean? Building a case against someone. Okay, something like that is what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead. Let's get your green cards. This is for Capricorn. Now, I'm going to be pulling a lot here for you, Capricorn, with the green cards because this deck is going to be representative of different areas in your life, not just your money. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Now, some of you are going back to school here, or you're training, looking something up. It's something like that that I'm saying. Some of you are working with mentors, but I feel like this is more so pursuing higher education. And pursuing higher education does not necessarily always mean schooling, but it is you researching, gathering information. That type of thing is what you're doing. Okay, this could be a part of the passion that you have. Let's say you have a passion project. It's your project, not saying that it has anything to do with your work, but it can create a steady flow of income. Okay, some of you love to read books. Maybe you can make a YouTube channel where you guys are reviewing books. Okay, we kind of have something like that at the that fell out here with artists is something that's going to be of a creative passion. That is what I'm saying. Finding beauty in your everyday life. This could be a photographer, a painter, something dealing with film, graphic artist, web designer. You get what I'm saying? Okay, and that is what I see that you guys will be doing. A lot of you feel like you're either settling in your relationships or settling with your work. Especially if you're talking about resettling in your work, this is the reason why you're starting something new. Okay. And just this is getting the ball rolling, getting the wheels to start moving. And that is going to be most likely some type of education or learning process. That is what I see. It says this will be a time that you ask yourself if you're getting paid what you're worth. Or you're going to ask yourself, am I in a dead end job? Okay. Do I see any opportunity for growth where I am? And a lot of you are going to be like, no, I'm not happy here. Okay. So again, it says change for the better. It says here, it literally says, yes, this is the exact same thing as passion. Taking action is the exact same thing as passion. Now, this is what it says. Whatever your question is, this is telling you to go for it. Now, that is extremely personal. What does that mean for you? Does this mean that you guys, like I said, maybe going back to school is a personal thing for you in particular? Does it mean that you guys are going to take classes at your local library? Okay, what does that mean for you? This also has something to do with relationships, that type of thing too, right? It says don't procrastinate or wait to take the next step. Just go ahead. Nothing will change if you don't change. Do not let certain opportunities pass you by. That's what it's saying, y'all. Okay. Now, I also see here that growing up. Now, I know for a fact because I'm asking for cards that not only include you. I don't see this being a Capricorn energy. I just don't see it. This has never come out in your reading. I don't care. I've had these cards for years. This has never come out in your reading. Okay. Now we are dealing with different newer generations. Okay. And I don't want to talk about them either, but I'm just saying, okay, I just don't see this naturally for Capricorns. You guys are not lazy people. It never has come out in your reading. You guys are always taking charge of what you want. You always have your own money. And usually what happens is that other people rely on you. And this is that enabling energy. Okay. Whether with, siblings, sometimes it's a lover, where you need to be around people that is on your level. You are enabling an adult child. Okay. And here it says it's time for you to step into your own power, because some of you are engaging in childish behavior by dealing with people who don't want to take responsibility for their life. Now, I'm not saying that some of you can't be at this place where you're just like, my mom got me, my family got me, I come from a rich family. And usually children like that don't even want to be hanging on their parents' coattail. They really don't, because the parents, especially if they're good parents, they're usually like, I want you to make it on your own. They don't even tell them that they have an inheritance, because they don't want them to feel in the back of their mind that they got a safety net, and they won't try, they won't work hard, right? They want their children to earn things based on merit. That's what they want. And a lot of you, it's either your child that is that this way because you guys are so good with business and so good with money, or it's someone, unfortunately, that you are in a relationship with. Okay. That's just what I'm seeing. Now we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot. We're going to pull 4 cards here dealing with your tarot. You have a new beginning here. Split the deck, and you guys had the Fool card that came out. And you also had on the other side of the deck, you had the 9 of Cups, which talks about something good that you want coming true. Okay. Could this be this good news? Once again, I will say yes. Yes, it will be something that's going to be, music to your ears. Now, let's see what this could be. Let's get this good news card. What could this be here for Capricorn? And no reversals with this one. No reversals, okay? You have the 7 of Pentacles. It's something that you've been waiting on. Could it be love? Ooh, could it be love? Could it be some communication with a lover? Could be. And like I said before, some of you guys, you got money. That's like the last thing you're thinking about. You like passion. You want a relationship. You want a partner in crime. And this is basically what the Lovers card is saying, right? And the 7 of Pentacles is not a really happy card, because it's like the person is waiting. They've been waiting for something to grow in a relationship, whether you know the person, right? And you've been dealing with them for years, and you're like, okay, are we going to grow together? Or you've just been waiting on the one. And so here it's saying that there's something good coming in the area that you guys have been waiting on in particular. And also, one thing that I can say with the Lovers card is that if you are in business, the 7 of Pentacles is saying you started something a while ago, and something is going to flourish now, meaning that there's about to be a huge jump in the way that you make your money and the way people see you. Because the Lovers card represents partnership from the way I see it. It's another partnership card, okay? And yeah, I'm saying that there's good news on the horizon, even with what you've planted, the seeds that you planted dealing with your business. Okay. Now let's get to the passion. Passion here for Capricorn. Passion. Oh, I'm just going to take it. First of all, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra. Okay, look at what fell out with it. All right, now we are talking here. It says your reawakening. This is letting me know that was a dead part of your life, y'all. It was a dead part. What was it? I don't know. Okay, it could have something to do with the 7th house. Libra is the 7th house that talks about relationships. And then we're saying temperance, which is what? Harmony and peace in what? Your 7th house of relationships. All right. I'm not even doing reversals, but the way that these cards fell out, both of them could have been in reverse. And it's not even showing that that's something you're going to experience. You're moving ahead. Again, good news says transformational for the better. Even here, it says what? Your passion and reawakening your passion and allowing it to transform into a sense of purpose for life. Sense of purpose is children. Am I right? For a lot of you, okay, grandchildren, for some of you. Now, the justice card is saying that this is a part of your karma. Things are now going to get back to normal. Now it's going to temper out. Okay. That is what you're about to experience. Seventh house to me really does feel like this has something to do with relationships. Now, here with temperance is like it's a Sagittarian card. This is optimism. You have a reason to be optimistic. Out of all the cards that fell out in the deck, the Sagittarius card came out. That means that you guys are magnetized. You are magnetizing this, bringing this towards you. Who's doing this? Pluto. That's a force to be reckoned with. No one survives Pluto, whether good or bad, right? Meaning that it will transform your life, period. You cannot hide up under a rock. Okay. So I see a lot of you are going to be at a place where love is going to transform your life, meaning that could be marriage, it could be children as well. Like I said before, I kind of see this with, children. Maybe you may have a partner that also has children or has children already, and you can help raise them. I do feel like there could be a situation here where somebody has children and the other person doesn't. Okay, at least one child. Okay, but this is a family setting, family oriented. You have a reason to wake up in the morning. Let's get cleansed for Capricorn. Let's cleanse here. You got the Two of Wands and you have the King of Pentacles. I told you, money is never going to be an issue for you. The Two of Wands is also what? Partnership, long term, looking forward. Exactly. What does it say you have to do first, though? You have to cleanse your personal space and get rid of any toxic energy and implement healthy habits. So for a lot of you, getting rid of someone who is toxic. And that's also including your habits. The King of Pentacles is a very grounded, practical individual, right? So if we're saying that this is you, not just other people, we're saying that you can't be a nervous wreck and wanting to have a healthy lifestyle, exercise, good eating, and all of that, and you're a nervous wreck and you're all over the place. You cannot. It does not work that way. You see how the King of Pentacles came out with that. Now you're grounded and centered. But we also knew that because the Temperance card came out. Grounded and centered. Your feet are on the ground. Okay. Let's get another one for that cleansing. Let's see. We're going to get to your love in 1 second and your money. Your money just pretty much showed up. There it is. You guys had the Eight of Pentacles that came out and you had the Knight of Cups. Y'all love situation. I don't usually see this for Capricorn. I really don't. I really do not. You see how the planets change over and all of a sudden your whole theme of your reading changes. You guys never get a very strong love reading out of all of these years. Some people, yeah, they got it, right? Because that was just them. But to see it so prevalent in your reading, and I do see that there is going to be a love that's going to be long lasting for a lot of you. Okay. Let's just go ahead here with cleansing. Let's start with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles says that you have to actually put in the work to put in good habits and to use your intuition wisely when it comes down to people, things, y'all. Okay, just because no one see you does not mean spirit does not see you. Okay. Here with the Knight of Cups. Who does this mean? Romantic relationships that are toxic. Remember, a toxic partner could still come in here posing as a Knight of Cups. It's a very whimsical energy. They're trying to put you in an illusion. Remember, because Pisces does what? Put you in an illusion. Try to make you believe something that isn't real. Now, that doesn't mean that real love can't come. It just means that the ones that are not good for you gotta go in order for the real thing to actually come. Because the Two of Wands says how you move forward is dependent on what your future is going to look like. And it's also a decision-making situation. So do you leave someone? Do you stay with someone? Do you date someone? Are they good for me? Will they be good for me? That is what you're going to be asking yourself. Okay. Let's get student for Capricorn. There it is, new beginning. A lot of you really are just going to go back to school. And to me, the thing is that some of you are already either already in school and you're almost done. Okay. Because this will be representative of entrepreneurship here. And I see the reason why the student came out with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is all about themselves in a sense. Okay, this is another taking action, taking charge. And I see you going for it here with the Fool card. Talks about taking a leap of faith. That could be going back to school. That could be training. It is, and it could be a new job, right? You got to train for a new job, right? It could be a supervisory position, okay, which I think we've seen that before, where you guys will be more so like a supervisor or something like that. So that is what I'm saying, okay? But very business oriented is what I'm seeing for a lot of you, okay? Now, money, I'm not going to even go over that again. Your money is going to be on point. If you guys have been having problems, again, the Seven of Pentacles says that right now you've been at a place where you've just been working, grinding. Same thing with the Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles says, okay, now you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Now you're going to see it. Okay? So that's dealing with money. When it comes to relationships, there's a little sticky situation here. Now, the Two of Wands says that you have to make a decision. There is a past person in your read. There's somebody that you have not been around in a while. And what is the question you're going to have to ask yourself? Am I dealing with you because I don't have anybody else? Well, we already kind of knew that when we saw what? Settling. Spirit had you pegged from the beginning part of the reading. I already knew we were going to come back to this. And it's funny, it came out with the Two of Wands sitting on top of the cleansing card. Are you just with them, right? Because you can't get the type of person you want? You have major decisions to make in the romantic area. Okay? Because the Ten of Cups talks about family actually producing children and being fulfilled. Are you fulfilled with someone who don't recognize your worth? Okay? And some of you are in this settling situation. That's a fact, because you're dealing with someone who is unfortunately immature and selfish. They're only concerned about themselves. And you always say yes to them. Let's get the outcome here for Capricorn's love life. Money and work looks good. Ooh, this is amazing. You guys had the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This is the serious night. It doesn't come in here and give you illusions. This person take their time. And for a lot of you, you're not even used to that type of person. You're not used to that. You can turn around and be the one that's complaining. Why are they moving so slow? Even though they treat you well, they treat you very nice. It's hitting the Temperance card, which says there's harmony and balance in this relationship. But because you're so excited, passion, you're like, let's just get this over with, please, please, please. Like, I just want, and this person is very practical. They want to make sure that you're right just as much as you want to make sure that they're right. Husband material, wife material. That's exactly what I see. And then a lot of you are going to be moving on from who? This person who's always put you in depression and sadness and regret. Okay, here with the Five of Cups. Like, it's basically saying you're moving on from this energy. And if you're single, even more so, the Eight of Wands is saying you're going to be running into this kind of person. You just have to keep it moving, okay? Eight of Wands is progression no matter where you look at it, okay? Unless it was in reverse. It is progression. Communication back and forth here. Good news is communication. Like I said before, passion is also equivalent to the Eight of Wands, okay? Cleansing is also equivalent to the Eight of Wands because it talks about getting rid of something quickly, removing someone and some things out of your life quickly, and then moving into the new, which is the Fool card. Okay, so Pluto is really taking a whole new form here with you. And one thing that I am going to say, just based on this being at the bottom of the deck, it's just moving on from depression and sadness and seeing a lot of gloomy days, which is what a lot of you have been experiencing. Okay. So, like I said, it ended up not even being a preview. Literally, this is like your read, what I normally read for you anyway, for December. So this is what I have for you guys. I appreciate you. I thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you here back again next week, which is probably on Monday afternoon. Have a good weekend. I love you guys. Bye.